It was shallow. Why am I saying it was shallow? Of course it was shallow. Shut up. No, that's not what I want to say. In the shallow end, it was obviously light. And then where it should fade, it didn't. It just... That's what my dream... Water in my dreams is weird as well sometimes. Well, not weird. It just... The way it is sometimes like... I don't even understand what's going on or why is it like that. But anyway... Yeah, it was like... If like... There's the entrance, it's like only this much of light. And then the rest is just pitch black, like black. And I'm really scared of dark water. It freaks me out. And like this giant squid came out from that end. And we were like, no, and got out of the pool and looked back and just watched him swim away. And we didn't want to get back in that pool. So we were just standing there, I think in shock. I think so. Not sure. And then... Nope. And then there was one of those things that you let roses grow up, but the little archy ones, they actually have a name. I can't remember it. But it was a nice white one. It had white and red and purple roses on it. White, red. No, it might have just had white. I don't remember properly. Definitely had white. Anyway, doesn't matter about the roses. No. There was this kid, and he came out the changing rooms, and we was like, don't go in the pool. And I don't even know if he heard or could hear us, because he carried on walking. Because it's not an ignored way. You still sort of... It was like in an oblivious way he carried on. So it's like, oh, right. And then he stepped back, and then he did a run up and jumped into the pool, and he landed like right in the middle of the deep end. And like, we were like, oh no. And then I woke up because because that freaked me out. I've had like another dream of being with like my boyfriend and two mates, and one of my mates has a doggy, and we were taking her for a walk, and there was this other boy we know, dude, ting man, and oh my god, we were like walking over like this dark river. It was like unnaturally black. Not yet. Yeah, he was unnaturally... It was unnaturally black. And like he threw like this bright yellow ball into the middle of it. And the ball didn't even make any splashes or anything. It sort of just landed on the water. And like, he was like... And then the boy who threw it in there, he was like, go get it to my mate. My mate was like, no, you go get it, you threw it in there. Then he said it to my boyfriend, go get it, and then he was like, nah. And And then he tried to make my mate's dog go get it, and then she backed away from that water. And like, when animals move away from something or don't eat something or avoid something, that does make me think, like, what's wrong with it? So like, obviously I didn't ignore her, and I knew anyway, my own vibes telling me that ain't right. And then these are just, some of them are really short though, the dreams. And then so she was like, no, and we all were like, no. And then I was like, you throw it in there, go get it. And he was like, nah. And then we were looking at the water, and someone was moving in there. I don't know who or what they were, but nah, I'm good. Like, no. They were swimming around near the ball. Yeah, then I woke up with that one. I've had another one. I play this game called Adventure Quest because I like it. There's wolves in there. I don't know which ones they are, but there are, and they're black. And like, because me playing games again, it sinks in, and it ends up in my dreams. So I was with this little girl, and she needed to get home, and like, it was dark. I'm not gonna leave her on her own. You get me. You understand? Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll stay with you. And then we was walking, and if anyone knows what a rake is, as in not the garden tool, there was one of them standing at the bottom of a road on the opposite side of us, underneath a lamppost, and like, it it freaks me out, man. It freaks me out. No. And like, they noticed us. No. And like, no. And we started walking faster. Yeah, because we wanted to get away from him, obviously. You know, like any normal person. But then one of them wolves was in front of me, and I was like, no, what? And they tried to attack us. Ugh, I put pink and orange, man. I'm disappointed. I don't like pink and orange. Whatever. Ugh. What's I say? Yeah, that wolf tried to attack us. And then I panicked and didn't know what to do. Because they're quite a lot bigger and everything. I'm small. I don't underestimate that. And so I put my hands over my head again and knelt down on the floor, and I made this bubble around me, and I heard them run into it. Like, it sounded like they ran into glass. And like, I put one over her as well, because, protecting. was it. That one was it. That's all. I've had some like really demented ones that I don't speak of. And I've had nice ones. I like the nice ones. I don't want to wake up when I have them. So, dreaming is sometimes more comfortable than human reality. A lot more comfortable. But I had this other one where we were like fighting a big ET, but he had like loads of tentacles and like it was massive. He was so massive. We were like shooting him like pew pew. I had another one where there's like been this werewolf. He was wearing a suit and top hat. He was nice. That one was ages ago. I don't even remember that one much. I remember him. Sorry. I've had a dream about I can breathe underwater in my dreams. So I was in the sea and there was this mermaid. It was a ghost mermaid. And I saw a ghost pirate ship. I've had another dream where me and I don't even know who these people are. They were just some random humans I don't know. And like we were on this raft. That's not a raft. What am I on about? It's a rubber dinghy. We were in this dinghy. And we were in the middle of the sea, and it was well stormy, and it was at night. And like we came up to like this cliff face. Because I don't even know where we was going. We ended up there anyway, and then yeah, there was like this gap in it, and then in the gap is like this open space. It is a mini cave. It's mini width wise, not length height wise. So it was enough space in there for like 8 of us, more than enough. But there was like a little beach in there, and it was all sunny and warm, and there was like palm trees. Yeah. I've had another one where I've had to take this orphan girl. She had ginger hair. I love Ginger. She was really nice. She was only like 8 years old. I had to take her away from the orphanage because they weren't nice to her. And then it was somewhere in England. I know it's somewhere in England. It's got a church next to a river. And it's one of those old churches that has like a pointy roof thing. Still. But it's like a white walled one. Some of them aren't. Some of them are still brick, so and like we flew over all of that to get her away, and then I put her down on like this field, and then I think I ended up in that church, and then there was like this really old white lion, and he was wearing like a robe thing, and like we were talking because he was dying, and he was like, I love you so much, you're like one of the family and everything, and please take care of my child, and he gave me his like cub, and I was like, oh, okay, you know, like, I'm not maternal and stuff, so it's sort of like but yeah, he was nice. He actually was. Yeah. I like dreams. I like dreaming. Ooh. And I like lucid dreams because sometimes, oh my god, I've had like more than one dream where I've been like, oh no, my phone, and then I do actually think to myself, thankfully I do think to myself, while I'm still asleep obviously, it's okay, I've said to myself as well, it's okay, it's only a dream, why am I worrying about this? It's like, oh my god. Like, we were on this roller coaster one time, some people and me, and like, it had a dead end stop, and it sort of like swooped down into this lake, and like, my phone was in my pocket, and like, I was like, oh no, it's gonna get wet, and I took it out of my pocket, and I started swimming one arm because of it, and I was like, oh, stupid, and then I climbed out on the ladder, I climbed out with the ladder, and like, yeah, I don't know, these people are randomers, and like, we were all hiding away from this wolf, massive wolf. He was very, very big, really big, and like, I hid underneath like this Hessian, not Hessian, it looks like Hessian, it's the other farm material. It sounds so, I hid under it, and then like, he poked his nose underneath the material, and like, in my face, and it freaked me out, but all he did was like, sniff me, and then that was it, and he was alright. I've had like this other dream, and I was playing this pipe, I don't know what song I was playing, I can't remember it anymore either. This was years ago when I had this dream, and while I was playing, this black wolf puppy with red eyes came in, and his head was down, as in like, in a, not an aggressive way, but in a, that way. I didn't feel any aggression off of him, it just felt very uneasy, like, can I trust you, can I not? And then he just sort of like came up to me, and I said hello. That's it. That's all I remember from that one. And I woke up. Yeah, I did wake up. I did, because it was a short one. I've had like this dream when I was like 10. I was in the middle of like, I was riding in the middle of a strawberry field, but the strawberries grew up on vines, and it looked like a grape farm thing. They were strawberries. And I was like riding one of those little cute bikes that have the basket, and then I had a red hood on, and it was night time, and there was this big silo, and I could hear screaming from it, and I was like, okay, like serious screaming, and then I went in there stupidly, man, like so stupidly, and there was this man, he was bigger, yeah, I was like 11, 10 when I had this dream mare, because it did freak me out for a while, a little bit. It's just certain things. And then this man, oh my god, he was like, it doesn't matter about what he's doing, it's just, there's this big blender at the bottom. I don't know what influenced this dream, I don't know why I had it. It doesn't matter. But yeah, there was a big blender at the bottom and he was pushing people into it. And he tried to grab me, bumhead, but I got away. Yeah. Green. I've had like dreams where everything's just blown up. Oh my god, I had this dream. I'm gonna tell you the last one. Me and my boyfriend and some person we actually don't like were walking, and we were walking on some train tracks. It's yeah, the train tracks were in England. So we was walking on them, and it was all mushy on the sides and everything, so then we started like, because obviously the train track ends up getting cut off on the sides, we were climbing on the side of like someone's fence, walking along it, like shimmying along it. And this jet, it's a modern jet, had this sign on it. I've seen this sign in my dreams like twice. I saw it on a bomb or a missile in my dream, and then I saw it on these jets. It's like this. And I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But the jets had that on the side of them. And the bomb had it on. The bomb's in a different dream. But what the heck? And then yeah, we were walking on the side of this fence, yeah, and no trains came, but yeah, there was this jet, and I saw the man in it, and he looked at us, but obviously he's wearing his mask thing, and where we were standing was all green, and then there was one of those fences, and then oh sorry, but yeah, there was one of them fences, and it was on the other side, and then there was all these sandstone houses, and it does look like somewhere Middle Eastish. So I don't know what country it was in. I don't know why I was there, or why we was there, or anything. Like, why am I seeing this? And then they started blowing everything up, like all the houses and everything. I don't know what it was about. I don't know why. But yeah. Trump was in my dream. He was trying to relate to us. But he looked really... how am I going to say it? Raggedy. I'm not against raggedy. But he looked a bit raggedy. And he looked like he gained weight. Because his shirt was like really tight. And coming out his trousers. But yeah, he was like, "What's up, cool young kids?" And it's like, oh, nah, man. Nah, man, you can't do that. You either are or you're not. It's fine. It's fine. We weren't horrible to him. We just sort of like stood there like,